Here's how I sum up Donald Trump. Anyone who listens to my channel has heard me say this, and I say it every Friday. I've been saying for years that the planet is heading directly into a brick wall at 67,000 miles an hour. This is how I open up my Friday rant, how we're heading into a brick wall at 67,000 miles an hour. What Donald Trump and his band of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, they have simply speeded it up. Instead of 67,000 miles an hour, they're taking us into a brick wall at 77,000 miles an hour. And during the campaign, I had this ridiculous notion. I went to bed the night before the election at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking there is no way that we're going to let this happen in this country and on this planet. But I said throughout the election that the difference between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton but I was saying throughout the campaign, there's no difference between Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. It's the choice between the frying pan and the fire. And I actually believed that until this son of a bitch was elected, and just this jaw-dropping, all-out assault on this planet. I would say Hillary Clinton is a bad sunburn for the planet, for life on the planet, but Donald Trump is a nuclear bomb radiation burn on the planet. Donald Trump is just taken it, to a level that I keep saying that the Onion could not have come up with. He put for years I'm calling Rex Tillerson out of a planet of 7.5 billion people. I've been saying for years that Rex Tillerson is the #1 biggest planet eater on this planet, and for Trump to put the #1 biggest planet eater on planet Earth, the CEO of Exxon, as our Secretary of State, and not even counting all these other jackasses. Just that message that he is sending out to this planet, where the U.S. stands on environmental issues and concern for wildlife on this planet. Anyway, that's really all you need to say about Donald Trump. I understand that we would have been fucked with Hillary Clinton. We're just double fucked with Donald Trump. We lost Rod Serling. I've been watching a lot of these old Twilight Zone episodes. Rod Serling was a true prophet. He was calling this shit out back in 1960. That man was looking ahead 50 years and spelling out. Maybe Rod Serling is on the other side somehow directing. We are in the Twilight Zone on a metaphorical level, on a straight ahead literal level. This planet has entered the Twilight Zone, and all we're waiting for is the darkness to descend. We're at the twilight. The elephant in the room, which is overpopulation, which is the #1 driver of every single problem on this planet, including the #1 driver of overconsumption. A person who is never born consumes nothing. I don't know why the math is so difficult, but anyway, to be having all of these discussions, what I call the limp dick mainstream environmentalist techno-utopians, about approaching this from the supply side without talking about approaching every single problem that we're facing on this planet, from climate change to the 6th mass extinction, from the demand side, by lowering the demand on this planet by bringing down the population of this planet by about 90 or 95%. It's pointless. It's a pointless discussion. But the only thing you can do, and hopefully you're going to do this, after you've pulled your head out of your ass, you're going to figure this out and not breed. But the problem is, by the time the age that most people are before they wake the fuck up, they've already done it. The cat's out of the bag. The cancer cells, their little planet-eating bundles of joy are out of the bag, and the damage is done. So that's from that end. But as far, I think what you were asking more is just about the whole mental, emotional, spiritual response to it. Yeah. And I honestly don't know what to tell people. I mean, once you have taken this red pill, you are not ever going to take the blue pill. It ain't going to happen. Richard Heinberg was writing about this in his column last week, that it doesn't matter. The crises on this planet are going to continue to unfold whether you are aware of them or not.